Hello, my name is Jeff Johnson, and I was referred to Dr. Alicia's office by Utopia, which is a cancer treatment center in Oldsmart, Florida. Dr. Garcia highly recommended that I come here to have a known infection taken a look at, and overall to check out the amalgam fillings that I had and have them taken care of as well. I'll give you a little history on what I discovered by going through the process and comparing my prior dentist to Dr. Alicia. And my prior dentist, I had a problem with a tooth that had a root canal. It got infected and ultimately after some time had to be removed because of that infection. What I discovered was that even after the removal of that tooth, that infection was in my jaw and it was not treated properly and it caused problem in my jaw. Now, what I discovered was that I had always assumed that if you had an infection that it would hurt. Well, not necessarily in the jaw. It did not hurt, and when I came to Dr. Alicia, I was suspicious and I was looking at the x-ray as he walked in and he pointed out, I said, what's this black spot? And he said, well, that's an infection. We're going to have to treat that. The other thing that the prior surgeon told me, that was my dentist referred me to a surgeon, that I could not have an implant done because of a void. Dr. Alicia told me, yeah, we can do a bone graft and then we can do an implant later. So there was two things that I found much later that were problems that here is no problem at all. So the infection was cleared up, I had a bone graft, and now I'm ready to have an implant done. It's very important that you find a doctor, a dentist that does dentistry biologically. The other point that I would like to make is that if you have amalgam fillings, it is important to have them removed, but have them removed properly, because even the act of drilling out the amalgam releases a very hazardous gas that you could breathe in, and even parts of the filling itself you could swallow, and that would be very dangerous as well. So you have to have it done correctly. And my old dentist told me, don't worry about that, there's no problem. Well, I beg to differ with him. There is a big problem, and your mouth health is very, very important to your overall body health. And if you don't take good care and you don't have it done properly, then it can lead to other health problems. In my case, I found out later that cancer is caused by infections. I had 2 infections in my mouth, one that I knew about going in. The other one was a root canal tooth that I thought was fine, and when Dr. Alicia removed it, that tooth as well was infected, and it did not hurt me at the time. So I always associated pain in your mouth with a problem, and it's not necessarily true. You can have problems, and my wife, she did have pain, and we took her to Dr. Alicia to discover that her root canal tooth was infected and was rotting inside her mouth, and hers was a little different. It did hurt, but by the time we had it pulled out, it was in bad shape. So it's very important to find a dentist like Dr. Alicia and have your mouth taken care of.